If you hate streamers or think they're parasites with their cameras on their little thing walking everywhere, just making the world seem like robotic and AI, if you just think of the scum of the earth, like, you know, some like Jack Doherty, like terrible, terrible, terrible people. But you know what? There are streamers that actually deserve what they have, deserve the viewers, the fame, the money, and they actually have a good impact on this world. And there's 4 of them right now. Number 1, IShowSpeed. IShowSpeed is someone that, you know, I genuinely will sit my fat ass down, stinky room, and I'll be like, you know what? Screw it. Let's see where he is. In a different country, a different state, every single day, doing something fun, doing something entertaining, putting his fans first. For the most part, he really does, because he has 100% stamina. It's absolutely ridiculous. And the reason it's not because of the content or the entertainment value, it's the motivation that he gives people like me. The motivation that you are not working hard enough. There is a 21-year-old kid out there working and filming and streaming about 14 hours a day, sometimes 24/7, continuously for weeks, for months, collabing with this guy, that guy, this random athlete, this random guy, this random celebrity, every single day. And I sit here in my smelly white room and I go, I wonder why I'm not blowing up. I wonder why I'm not uber famous, and I hate my job still, and I have no money, I have no passion, I have no nothing. Shit. And I look up, this guy Speed started screaming in his room at 15 years old. How could you possibly look at that at 15 in his room with his terrible quality when he was young and think this guy's gonna make it one day? Like, no one thought that. Like, let's be honest. He's just screaming into a camera about BS. Sure, he still screams, but it's funny. It's entertaining. He actually provides a good value, a happiness onto this world. He got kicked out of his own house by his mom at 14 years old. His dad took him in and said, hey, kid, go for it. Chase it. Why not? Every single day after day after day after day, grinded, never ever stopped. 1 viewer, 2 viewers, 3 viewers, 4 viewers. Then was the donation where the guy said, hey, Speed, Ronaldo or Messi, who do you support? And he said, Cristiano Ronaldo, Sui. That clip was the thing that took him to outer space in terms of fame, and he took it and rode with it.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh my God, we're down. Guys, take a picture. Take a picture.
He doesn't actually watch soccer or care, doesn't know the players. I don't blame him. Like, I mean, he just didn't know, But the second he found out, the second he saw the potential that clip had, how many people loved Cristiano Ronaldo, how many people loved Messi, how many people loved the sport in general, he took it and ran with it. He didn't do as many Fortnite streams. He didn't do as many Red Dead Redemption streams. He didn't do the stuff that he thought like couldn't take him there. He focused on the things that could take him into literally stardom, where he's watching people flood him, crowd the streets over him, screaming his name, IShowSpeed. He's like, I deserve this, because he didn't stop.
Oh my God. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And he really is like, it's the hustler for me. Like, it actually, like I'll be a cornball sometimes, and I will go look up motivational speeches on YouTube to get me hyped for my day. I'm like, yeah, David Goggins, I am gonna go run today. Yeah, thank you, Gary V. You're a baby, Gary V, go start something. Yeah, thank you, Gary. Or Alex Hormozy saying like, go make a business and make 15 businesses and make billions of dollars. Yeah, but the true motivation, genuinely to me, was IShowSpeed. The amount of work he put in, never stopped, had 1 viewer for weeks. Own mom kicked him out. You would think, he's gonna stop. After that, after your own mother kicks you out, it would be demoralizing. But he bet on himself every single day. Bet on himself. And like, you know what? If your parents aren't supportive of you, if no one believes in you, either find someone who does, like his dad. His dad believed in him, or just believe in yourself and don't stop. Just don't stop. Whether it be a streamer or a painter, artist, a butt plugger, or whatever it may be, do not stop. Because if you don't quit, you really can't lose. It's not an if, it's a when you succeed. And IShowSpeed has been the most motivating person for me, which sounds weird in its own way, but he's entertaining. He makes me laugh. I get to see different countries as he travels. I literally watch his streams to see like, would I travel to this place? He made Serbia look cool. He made Croatia look badass. I then went to Croatia after he went, and I was like, wait, he was right. This place is the sickest place ever. He is remarkable. Secondly, Jaylen Brown. I know Jaylen Brown is a basketball player, an NBA Finals MVP, my favorite player in the NBA as a Celtics fan, may I add. And Jaylen Brown just came off his best season yet. He took the Celtics, who were supposed to be on a gap year, when everyone just ruled them out after Jason Tatum went down with the infamous Achilles injury in Madison Square Garden. Almost made me shed a tear, because as a Celtics fan, I was like, wow, okay, well, with Jason Tatum's Achilles gone, he will most likely never be the same.
He wants a timeout. Tatum in so much pain.
And now all we have left is Jaylen Brown as our first option. Jaylen Brown doesn't have a left hand. Jaylen Brown can't dribble. Jaylen Brown on the basketball court just dribbles, does nothing.
But the tween cross to get the separation. Flush it, Mr.
He did something, but doesn't. No, number one, proved everyone wrong. Proved me wrong. Who I'm supposedly a diehard fan, but even I didn't believe in him. No one did. But he talked the talk and walk the walk. Oh, I can't believe I just said that. Ugh, I'm sorry. Let me the corny shivers. But he did it. Over 50 wins in a gap year. And sure, they did lose in the first round to the Philadelphia 76ers, blew a 3-1 lead. Okay, that wasn't the best. But he did put on a year that no one could have possibly guessed. His second best player was Derek White. Hey, Derek White. Love you, Derek. Payne Pritchard here. I'm short for NBA terms, but I'm quite the baller. No one thought that team would be good at all. They thought, oh, just tank for AJ Debonsa. The Celtics can get a number one pick this year because Jaylen Brown's not taking him anywhere. Proved them all wrong and put an absolute clinic.
He is just so dynamic in transition. Jaylen Brown with the head of...
Then goes and streams because he said he wanted to be able to discuss, didn't want, people to change the narrative, didn't want people like Stephen A. Smith screaming, "That's blasphemous, blasphemous," or Kendrick Perkins go, "Well, you know what, Jaylen Brown, he's quite the dumbass." Like, you don't want people like that creating your image. You don't want people like that commentating about you, just stewing narratives like, "I don't think Jaylen and Jason Tatum could win a championship together. I think they hate each other." So Jaylen Brown picked up that streaming device, went on Twitch, and continues to talk every single day about Joel Embiid flopping. Like, sure, like, I'm like, okay, Jaylen, let's just stop there. You're gonna get fined. It's not worth it. Just take the loss on the chin and just go on with your day. But you know what? I respect. He doesn't care what people think. He doesn't care about Stephen A. Smith going, "Oh, just shut up, Jaylen Brown, and turn off that stream and go on a $50 million trip because you can afford it. $300 million contract, you can do whatever you want. Why are you streaming? You should be in Cabo right now or San Luis Obispo." Not sure why I said San Luis Obispo, but like, you can be in Paris right now. You don't have to stream, but he chose to stream. He chose to watch and speak and tell the truth of his own narrative, give his own thoughts. Sure, some of it's complaining, but if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. Like, why would you get mad at someone else for just saying what they want, saying what they think? It's a free country. It's the First Amendment right. But it is. And I know Stephen A. Smith's job is to literally talk and, clown people and purposely say false takes so we can get a bunch of reels, likes, and shares and comments. "Oh my God, Stephen A. Smith is so dumb. Why would he say that?" I get it's his job. But this isn't Jaylen Brown's source of income. This is Jaylen Brown expressing his rights, talking his talk, and saying what he wants to say. And even though he knew he would get ridiculed, he knew all the 76ers fans and all these other NBA fans who already hate the Celtics go, "Oh, look at this clown." He knew how much backlash he'd get from complaining every single day, but he didn't care. So if you want to learn anything from Jaylen Brown streaming, learn that it's okay to express your opinion, even if you know you're probably wrong or in the wrong or being annoying. If that's what you want to do, if you have something that you need to get off your chest and you need to talk about it, don't let other people stop you.
Pause right there. What type of journalism is this? Jason Tatum hasn't been on my stream, and this is what we're talking about on First Take?
Unless it's like pretty racist or like really bad, then sure, maybe don't do that. But it's not. What he's doing is not bad or inherently disgusting. It's him getting stuff off of his chest and not letting Stephen A. Smith talk for him. Kendrick Perkins talk for him. Or people like me talking for him. Do you really want people like me talking for him? No, I don't think he does at all. He wants to talk for himself, so do that too. Talk for yourself. Do not let people judge you and talk about you and say things for you. If you have something you need to say it. The third actually good, truthful streamer is Jynxzi. Now, this guy, 23 years of age, doesn't try to fake his personality, doesn't do the whole little clip farm. No, he does clip farms, but not in the way that people like Jack Doherty, just the way people like Neon, who just do it. They don't try to purposely piss you off. He doesn't try to purposely make you angry or rage bait you, or just want to make you just like take your phone and be like, why am I still alive? Why is this person alive? No, Jynxzi is true to himself. Now, he's his full personality. He doesn't put on a front. And he plays what he wants to play. He didn't go for the trending things. He didn't go for the things that, oh, this is popping right now on Google Trends. I'll just pretend to like this. No. The guy revived a beautiful game known as Rainbow Six Siege. Revived it on his, I mean, not on his own, but like you kind of did. He took that game from a dying sort of, not very well played anymore and said, you know what? I like this game. It's my passion. It's my favorite thing to do. I don't have to IRL stream with Duke Dennis or AMP to get some collab views from them, to leech from them. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna sit in my house, sit in my gross stinky chair, and play the game I love. And he found the right people. There are people now that don't just watch him for Rainbow Six anymore, that watch him for him. Not for the game he plays, not for the thing he does, for him. Because he's funny, clever, true to himself, and does what he wants to do. That's the whole thing with streaming now, is the people that bring their cameras and they're like 28 years old going to streamer parties, and then they all have, that long selfie stick to stream themselves, or cameramen to be like, oh, it actually burns a fire in my soul seeing this, because I'm like, why are people rewarded for this? But if that's what they like, that's what they like. If that's truly themselves, their passion, sure. But you can tell this is what Jynxzi loves. He didn't fall for the trap of trying to be the cringe, the corny guy that makes you share that reel because he said something insane that he doesn't actually believe, but it's funny to him. That's the reward you get for doing what you want to do. Following what you like, your passion, your video game. Might not be the most popular, but you can make it popular all on your own. You can revive a franchise all on your own if you're good enough at what you do. If you love it enough. There comes a point in time where you can't fake it till you make it anymore. There comes a point in time where your true colors come out, your true personality, your true love, your true intentions, and people can see right through that. Maybe not at first. Maybe you can trick people for a couple months. You can trick people for even a year or two. But at some point, you have to look in the mirror every day and go, do I actually like the stuff I make? Would I actually watch my own stuff myself? Would I be a fan of myself? And I can look at him and go, this kid genuinely likes who he is and would watch himself. Not in a weird way, but he enjoys what he does. So he is someone that is a good influence on the world in terms of not having to go for the trending stuff, not having to try to be liked by everyone, try to reach the whole population of people. Reach your people. Make friends with people that are like you. Make friends with people that you actually can tell are good, genuine people, are true to themselves, not faking it. Don't try to, fit in with groups you think are cooler, you think are more popular, think are funnier, you think have more riz. Yeah, right? No. If you have two friends, but you like them, that's cool. You have one friend you like them, cool. If there's someone out there if there's no one out there that you actually connect with, don't fake your personality. Don't fake who you are. Be true to yourself, because you get rewarded like Jynxzi always in the end. The most sub 2 person on Twitch for the past 2-3 years. And who would have thought a guy that just games all day and plays Rainbow Six for the most part would be the most sub 2 person? Because he does what he wants to do. Lastly is Los Pollos TV. And I like Los Pollos. He's someone I grew up on when he was playing NBA 2K. Someone that maybe want to get into this space as well. But the relationship he has with his dad is wholesome. At first his dad wasn't really on his streams as much. I'm sure his parents didn't really believe in him when he was a young, small YouTube streamer streaming NBA 2K. Because you think, okay, where could you possibly really go with just NBA 2K streams? The game was dying, all this stuff. But he grinded every single day. Had to deal with people making fun of his weight in every video. It's like the same people would make fun of my eyes. And no matter what I post, like, oh, bro looks like Sid Sloth. You got me there. Oh, you got me, man. Roasted. Every single comment. I'm like, well, no, at least it helps the algorithm. So I guess thank you, I guess. But he didn't care about the fat jokes. People making memes of him being fat every single day. He cannot escape it. Even the donations were like, hey, thanks, fatty, all this stuff. He didn't care. And he wasn't even embarrassed to let his dad see all that stuff, all that weird, funny jokes towards him. Him and his dad's connection is awesome because his dad believed in him. His dad saw the good work, the perseverance that Los Pollos had, streaming every single day for hours and hours. And said, you know what? My son is a grinder. And it makes you want to have a better relationship with your own dad. It makes you want to be like, hey, Dad, why don't you come do this with me? This is my passion. I love to paint. Hey, Dad, you want to get into painting with me? And your dad would probably go, hey, son, you're a loser, but you know what? You love it. You grind it. You don't quit. Let's do it. Let's do this together. It is cool to hang out with your dad now. Like people, like I know growing up, like when you're in your teenage years, sometimes you just hate your parents for like a little bit. You want to revolt against them and be like, oh, my parents are corny. They don't get it. But you know what? He has shown it is cool to hang out with your dad, to do GeoGuessr with your dad, to bring your dad on streams. You can form that father-son duo, even with your mom too. You can that mom-daughter, mom-son duo. It's cool to hang out with your family. It's cool to go on vacation with them, to hang out with them, to be with them, to even call them your best friends at times. Los Pollos made it more acceptable and was a good example of like having a connection with your dad and doing what you want to do and having them join you. It works. You see all those comments of all those people like saying like, hey, Los, like, thank you so much. Like, you really helped me like establish a better relationship with my dad. Like, I want to reach out to my dad now. Like, that actually like really happens. Some guy commented that this guy lost his dad and that he watches Los Pollos and his dad stream because it reminds him of his dad when he was alive, and like makes him feel happy. I'm like, you know what? Like, yeah, it kind of does make hanging out with your parents seem cooler, and like it kind of opens your eyes. It's like, you know what? Your parents are people too. They're funny too. They're cool too. They were your age one day. They used to be your age at some point in time. They did the same stuff you kind of did at one point. They are living for the first time too. So don't be so out of touch with them. Like, they are trying equally and as hard as you are sometimes. Thank you, Los Pollos, for your streams with your dad. Really does help. Thank you so much for watching. Chosen Sports is at war versus ESPN, and we are fighting every single day to be bigger than them. So please, please subscribe and support our channel every day. It means a lot.